Plastic Truck Rescue. I've had a lot of viewers saying, well, I'm not posting enough videos, or when I do post videos, they're not about trucks. Well, it's winter here in Oregon, and the trucks are frozen, and I don't have a shop. I'm doing what I can with what I have to, take care of my business and keep my truck thing going as much as I can. But it's our first winter out here, and we've been going through a learning curve. So this video is going to be for all the people that say, hey, we just want updates on the property and to know how you're doing. So if you want to see a truck rescue, not going to happen in this video, but I thought I'd share some of our progress with some of the people that do want to see videos on that type of stuff. And I do apologize for my voice. Kind of hard to get better when you gotta deal with this stuff, but we're making progress. It's all good. Everything's good. Anyway, so the good news is my tanks aren't frozen anymore. I don't know if you can see that light up there, but there's a lighted electrical connector up there. That's power in the tank heater. I have a heater in the farthest tank that I made myself that's working really good. And also these pipes coming from the tank, I'll try to get those. The pipes coming from the tank and over to the RV are not frozen. They have heated wire in them and insulation, and I did get some more insulation to put on those. But all that's thought out, so our problem really isn't with frozen pipes anymore, except when you get down here to where I've got a leak right there, and that was the end of where I could heat the wires because I only had so much of the heated cable to wrap around them. I went and got some more heated cable, and you can see it. That's where the freezing starts, right there. Also, the second problem, and you can see where it leaks, the ground's frozen out here, and it's not really safe for Jamie to walk on right there. But yeah, it's totally frozen around where it leaks. But this was our hot water heater, and it blew up. But I figured out how to Mickey Mouse it and get it running. But the problem is, it's only a 4-gallon hot water heater, and it was fine during the summer when we just needed to warm the water up a little bit to take showers and stuff. But that's way too small and inadequate for us to have it in the winter. The second problem is this is the basement of my fifth wheel, and there's no lights down here, and there's supposed to be lights in there. So the first thing I need to address is to get light down here so I can work. And don't let that scare you. That's not hooked up to anything. It's a spare converter for my AC/DC stuff, and I've used parts off of that to fix circuits in this RV. And our electrical's working really good. All the electric's working really good, which is what prompted me to, the reason I got such a small hot water heater to begin with was because it didn't use much electricity, because we were running off a generator when we first moved out here. But we have good ample electric now, so I went and bought, and that's the cover off of it, because I had to take it apart and find the reset button, which is right there, so that I could make it work again, just so that we could have some hot water. But it's not adequate, and it's time to upgrade that. It's time to fix that leak over there. And I also bought more heated cable so that I can heat all of our plumbing all the way from the tanks to actually inside the RV. So I'm going to do that tonight. But So first thing I got to do is pull that out. Well, the first thing I got to do is figure out why my basement lights aren't working. And I've checked the bulbs and replaced them. So I know it's not the bulbs. So this might actually help some people if you have RVs and you got lights that aren't working. Anyway, grabbed my handy dandy 12-volt circuit tester, and I'll go in and check my fuses. So this is my converter in here. Ground my light tester out. What's up, baby? It's okay. We sent Jamie to one of my relatives' house so she could be warm and safe, and Anna's okay with me. It's warm in here, honey. Right? Yeah. It's okay. Anyway, so if you got lights that aren't working in your RV, and they're not 110 volt lights, then if they're 12 volt lights, what you want to do is go to your 12 volt fuse panel and start checking your 12 volt fuses, and just start at the first one. So I got power there, power on both ends. You check each side of the fuse. And then a lot of guys are going to say, well, that's duh. But some people don't know this stuff. So you check, there's 2 terminals on each fuse. You check both sides. And if your light lights up on both sides, then you know that fuse is good. Same thing in your cars. If you're checking the fuses in your cars, you check both sides of the fuse. And as you can see, so far so good on these. See? And you just keep going down the road, and you actually hope you find one that's bad, because that's an easy fix. And we're running out of fuses, which isn't good. Yes, all of them are good so far. Oh, okay. So see, Anna, you're not helping any. Go lay down, please. Go lay down. Anyway, you see that one lit up when I hit the top side, but it didn't light up when I hit the bottom side. So that's good, actually. So you pull that one out, and don't do it with your bare fingers. Use an appropriate fuse removal tool, because you could shock yourself if you don't. And then I thought I brought a fuse in, but I'll go get another one. So I went and got a fuse to replace the one that was burned up. And did you see that little spark right there? See a little spark? That tells me that something that was trying to use power before is using power now. And I only have one fuse left that I didn't check, so I'm going to go ahead and check that while I'm here. Anna, get your face out of there. Jeez. Okay, so all my fuses are good now. And these are my 110 fuses, and they're all good. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. Daddy doesn't need your help in the electrical box, though. Okay, so we'll go. I'm hoping that'll mean I have lights outside my basement now, so I can go to work outside. What do you want? Thing. Little thing. It's okay. She's a little sweetheart. This little thing. You're a good girl. Alright, I just gotta go back to work. Right? Go lay down. Good news. So, now my basement lights are working. And I know it looks like a mess down here, but most of this stuff's just sitting here. That doesn't need to be in my way. And like I said, this is my spare electrical stuff. Right there. It don't need to be in the way. So that's spare tile for the inside, and that's my small hot water heater that needs to go bye-bye. But it is nice to have lights down here and have this all opened up where I can do what I need to do. Very nice to have lights down there, and an easy fix. Very easy. So it's my old hot water heater, which I still have a use for because it does work again. It's just not adequate, and it's my new hot water heater. And I don't mean new to me, I mean new. Like, got a warranty new. And no, that will not fit down there where the other one is. So I have a little building to do. But the first thing I'm going to do before I install the new hot water heater is fix my leaks. And get the rest of my pipe insulated so that my plumbing's all good. And then we'll build a little spot to put a new hot water heater. I'll be back. Well, I only stayed up till about 4 a.m. last night. I did get this leak fixed. I got all my plumbing done. Actually, it's all heated from end to end. It's got that heated cable stuff in it. All of it's insulated. I do got to work on that little connection right there, but it's not as hooky as it looks. I used wire nuts and stuff. That was just so I could keep the pipes from freezing last night, but I'll tighten that up. And like I said, all of the plumbing is insulated now. I got to trim that one piece off the other end over there, but yeah, all the way to the pump and then all the way up in there. I'm going to build a stand right here to mount the new hot water heater on. Like I said, the plumbing worked great. It got real cold last night, but I woke up without frozen pipes and no leaks, so that's good. Today I'll get the hot water heater in, but what I'm doing right now is I have a customer coming over, and he wants a short fleet side bed off of one of my trucks. And you know, like I said before, you got to work if you want to keep building things out here and moving forward. It takes money to make progress. So I got this old, this is the Urban Rescue 58 Chevy V8 3 in the tree truck. And a friend of mine named Kevin wants this bed for his 55 Chevy project, and so it was just full of all kinds of junk back here, and then I came out this morning and cleaned out. I also went ahead and made sure I had access to the 6 bolts. There's 1, 2, excuse me, 8 bolts. There's 3 and 4 back there. So you got 4 on each side to hold the short bed onto the frame on these 58 and 9 Chevy and GMC trucks. Actually not such a bad short bed, and not really something that I wanted to part with, but like I said, can't hold on to everything, and I'm not in the business of just getting stuff and letting it sit out here forever. You know, if guys need it and put it to work, that's what we do. Right, Anna? Right, Annabella? Anna. What? Come here. Come here. Anna. Annabella. Anna. Come here. Anna. Come here. Come here. Anna. Sit. Anna. You're going to get in trouble. What'd you see, honey? This dog, she worries me. Because she will just go after anything. And that's not good. I mean, hey, I like you having spirit and spunk and everything, but you got to be safe. What'd you see, baby? Where is it? Where is it? You got to start listening to Dad. Anyway. People wonder why I don't have a voice. Where'd it go, honey? Was it just birds? You don't chase the birds, honey. Be nice to the birds. Oh, yeah. Wanted to show you guys, too. My buddy Adam, who's building my new boomer truck, brought my bed back for my old boomer truck. He sure looks a lot better with that back on him, doesn't he? Yeah. Yeah. This was originally the truck I was gonna build, but then we decided that we were gonna put this truck on a newer frame, and then we decided that I'd just bring some parts over to put on the new frame and use the bed. And then we went and got Boomer and brought him back home, re-rescued him, and then we decided to use a different bed, so we just put them all back together. Yeah, we'll do something with him. Heck, I've always said I'd never sell this truck, but I guess now that Adam's building me a new boomer, I probably would. I've got the grill and bumper and everything for it too. The cabin front sheet metal, a matter of fact, all the metal on this truck is really solid. But anyway, that's old boomer. Look at the stack of springs on this guy. I don't know if you'll be able to see him, but this truck is insanely beefed up. The whole frame is reinforced from the front back here to behind this little winch that it's got, and all that stuff works, and it's got working hydraulics too. Doesn't have an engine in it right now, but it's still got the tranny, PTO, and everything to drive the winch and the hydraulic system. That's a custom bed that I built for it, a long time ago. It's 9 inches longer and 10 inches wider than a regular long bed step side. Pretty cool. Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna go put Anna back inside, and then I'm gonna go get to work on getting that truck out. I'm gonna use Homer, which is kind of iffy because a lot of people have asked if I put a new engine in Homer yet. No, I haven't. But he's still doing his job out here when he has to. And so I chained him up. We'll get this 58 Chevy short bed fleet side truck pulled out and get that bed off of it so we can pay some bills. I'll be back. Homer's the Ooga horn is frozen. I think it got some water in there. But what's funny is I went ahead and chained Homer up before I did this because I didn't think he'd get it out. And Homer doesn't have a posi rear end. He's got kind of a weird limited slip thing going on. But what's funny is the passenger side does drive more than the driver's side. So I should have probably, if I was only going to chain one side up, I should have chained up the passenger side, but he's a good old boy. I know he's sick, and please don't send me 9 million comments about what kind of engine I need to put in there, because I'm going with a gas Chevrolet V8, which is what he came with, and that's what I want to do with him. But right now, I don't have time for that. So I just appreciate Homer. He's been a real blessing since day one, since I drug him out of the bushes where he sat for 12 years. This guy has helped me. He's come through for me. Moved all our trucks over here, and just a good old truck. And it makes me sad to see him smoking and listening to his engine knocking, but he knows I love him. He's got a good home, and I'm going to take care of him. Anyway, yeah, he powered right out of there. I'm kind of impressed with that old guy. Yeah, you can see over here where the passenger side tire was just spinning a lot more than the driver's side. But anyway, seemed to have lost some lumber out of that bed. Oh. All right, my friend Kevin's going to be here at 3:30, so I'm going to go ahead and get over here. And the good thing is, old McDonald's got a generator on the back of him, so I don't have to run a cord clear out there, or clear over there, and just fire old McDonald up. Ready for liftoff. Yeah, taking one of these beds off is a pretty easy process. Like I said, you just basically whack the 4 bolts on the cross sills on each side that are holding the bed to the frame, and do that on each side. Yeah, so you just cut those off, and then got 2 tail light wires on each side that you need to snip, and this baby's ready to lift off. That's it. Pretty straightforward and simple process. Now, but before I lift it off, especially if you got one of these guys that's got a bunch of old cruddy stuff in the back of it, don't lift it off where you want to drive, because there can be bolts and screws and stuff in there. So I'll take it out somewhere where I don't intend to be driving my daily drivers, and pull it off there. Homer, you ready? bed in my car trailer. He's a good guy. I'm sure he'll bring it back. And old Homer's still doing a fine job for me out here. He's a good old boy, that Homer. Yep. Classic Truck Rescue. Peace out. You go potty, sweetie. Go potty. Go potty. Come on, let's go check out the new hot water heater. Come on. Anyway, makes me nervous when she goes under the trailer and starts growling. Classic Truck Rescue. Very long day today out here. Took care of a customer, and when I got done, went, "What are you doing? You're way too busy." But this is what I did. Anna, come here. Come here. You stay by Dad. Go potty. It's not exploring time. It's go potty time. Anyway. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? I probably just took the best shower. I know. Everyone's going, what have you done, Rick? I probably just took the best shower that I have taken all winter out here on the property. I could not run out of hot water. It was a beautiful thing. All the plumbing is insulated now. Every bit of it insulated and heated. I woke up this morning and, well, this isn't really insulation. I put this towel over my water pump just to keep it nice and warm. But all the plumbing is insulated and heated all the way from the tanks, and the tanks are heated. And this is my new hot water heater. And if you're wondering what that is, that's a big stump that I put it on because I didn't want it to move it around. And the stump was free. Property gave us that, and that's a lid off of a kiln. And I'm getting ready to do a video about an estate sale I went to where I bought a couple of kilns, and the only reason I bought them is because I do make stuff out of clay. But one of the kilns wasn't any good, and the other one was a real nice kiln, and I got them both really cheap. I got them for $60 a piece, so that right there is the lid off one of the kilns that I'm using to insulate between my hot water heater and my log, my stump. Anyway, I insulated all my pipes, ran all new plumbing, and I just had the best shower I've had on this property all winter. And I don't know if you ever got out of the shower and said thank God, but that's what I did tonight, because actually my fingers look like raisins when I got out because I was in there so long. And I finally got bored, and then I turned the hot water up more and it got even hotter. And I think Jamie's gonna really like that when she gets home. I just got a little rough out here, so I had to let her go hang out with some of my family while I got this fixed. But yeah, I think we're in good shape now. No leaks, no freezing, and plenty of hot water. Stump, kiln lid, new hot water heater. Whatever works, right? Anyway, Classic Truck Rescue. I had fun with Homer today and helping my customer out and got him taken care of. And another thing I learned is that you can't let Annabella stay out here when it's frozen too long. Anna, you need to go potty, honey. Because she will stay out here and just go sniffing all over the property and attacking everything and growling at everything. But she needs to do her business and then go back inside because she has a high metabolism and she's very little. And she needs to just do her business. Go. Oh, good girl. Good girl, Anna. That's a good girl. You are a good girl. I kind of like you. Come on, let's go get you a treat. Yeah. You're a good girl. Let's go get you a treat. You want to go get a treat? Come on. Come on, sweetie. Good girl. Do you deserve that? Did you go potty outside like a good girl? Come here. Come on. Show everyone what you do. She just takes it from you. Yeah. Classic truck rescue. Peace out.
I love it when he does this. He has so much fun.